This light has a history that began with a pioneering English nurse named Florence Nightingale. She often carried a lighted lamp as she moved among the sick and the injured to care for them. Since then, the lighted lamp has become a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administered to individuals in the practice of nursing.
The nursing graduates has followed the light to today's pinning ceremony. It marks our transition from layperson to nurse and from student to professional.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to introduce the special guests and faculty that are here this evening. Mrs. Paula Lampton, trustee. Mr. John Williamson, trustee. Dr. James Klauber, president of HCC. Dr. David Warner, vice president of academic affairs and student services. Dr. Christine O. Gelati, Dean of Students. Mrs. Karen Hammond, Director of Nursing. The following full-time faculty teaches in the RN program. Ms. Sonia Akers, Assistant Professor. Mrs. Michelle Blash, Assistant Professor. Mrs. Dawn Druger, Adjunct Professor. Ms. Robin Hill, Instructor. Mrs. Melissa Hudson, Assistant Professor. Mrs. Lori Manila, Assistant Professor. Mrs. Dawn Nally, Assistant Professor, who was unable to be here with us this evening. Mrs. Teresa Whedon, Assistant Professor. And Mrs. Gina Urich, Assistant Professor. And although she may not be here this evening, we'd also like to give special recognition to Jan McLaughlin, who put up with us for the past 2 years. At this time, I would like to call Martha Honeywell to the podium to give the history of the pinning ceremony.
To Dr. Klauber, Dr. Warner, the Board of Trustees, faculty, family, friends, and graduates. As a member of the fall graduating class of Hagerstown Community College, it is my great honor and privilege to welcome you to the pinning ceremony of the nursing class of fall 2019. The nursing pin and the pinning ceremony have a rich historical tradition. The earliest badges presented were to those members of the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist, who tended to the ill and wounded crusaders in the 12th century. The tradition of the nursing pin and the ceremonial pinning we know today actually originated in the 1860s at the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London. Having recently awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless service to the injured and dying in the Crimean War, Florence chose to extend this honor to her most outstanding graduate nurses by presenting each of them with a medal for excellence. The first pin in the United States was presented to the graduating class of 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. The pin presented to the graduates was both beautiful and symbolic. By 1916, the practice of pinning new nurses was common in schools throughout the United Kingdom and North America. Today, many nursing students view the pinning ceremony as an outdated ritual, Some schools have already abandoned the pinning ceremony, and many others are considering doing so. The faculty of Hagerstown Community College continues to view the pinning ceremony as an important rite of passage into the profession of nursing. The nursing class of 2019 views this ceremony as a symbol of our commitment to the traditions and values of the nursing profession. Our class also views this great joy and relief as we can proudly say, we survived nursing school. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I would like to welcome all of you to today's ceremony. At this time, the graduates will stand to recite the Nightingale Pledge. After the pledge, Dr. Klauber, President of HCC, will be congratulating the new graduates. Thank you.
Good evening, nurses. It's great to be here with you tonight, and I want to just commend you because, you really need to think about this. At Hagerstown Community College, you have gotten into one of the hardest programs to get into and have also gotten out of one of the hardest programs to get out of. So that's a big accomplishment. I can really only think of one other program that's as hard. That might be dental hygiene, but I'm going to tell you, you all have rocked it. It was difficult to get in. You got in, and now you've gotten yourself out, and that's fantastic. And I also want to congratulate and give a big hand to all of your family members, because I assure you, I do not think you got here tonight by yourself. So let's give those folks a hand. Fathers, mothers, spouses, sons, daughters, family, friends, all of you, I'm sure, were there to support these nurses as they went through these last few years, and it has been, I'm sure, a tough road. You put your life on hold for a while, and now you can go back and reclaim that as you move forward into your career and profession. But just keep in mind that this is not the end of the road. Life is a lifelong learning process. Many of you will continue on to get your bachelor's degree, and certainly to encourage that, and then maybe go on from there. And so, there are many doors of opportunity that open for you with this nursing degree. I do want to, before I sit back down, ask you to do one favor for me, though, and that is, if you have not already scheduled it, on Monday, I want you to pick up that phone or get behind that computer terminal or do whatever you do and schedule that NCLEX exam. Because I will tell you, the data is out there. The quicker you take it, the more chance that you're going to pass it on the first time. So we've prepared you. Don't wait around. Go ahead and take that test as soon as you can. And I know that these faculty here have done everything they can to make you successful. So best wishes. Let's have a great night tonight, celebrate this weekend, and then get to work on Monday. Thank you. God bless you all.
Well, congratulations, everybody. I will follow up with Dr. Klauber, and there were 11 out of the 34 students that are here today have already taken the NCLEX, and they've all passed, and they are all registered nurses. So when their names are called as they're coming across the platform to get their diploma and their nursing pin, we will acknowledge that and say RN after their name, so you will know who the 11 students are. My privilege is to recognize some nursing students that have won awards. Each year, several graduating students are selected as recipients of these nursing awards, and I would like to recognize these special students at this time. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your award. And they don't know, for the rest of you, they don't know who is getting awards yet. So this is my favorite. Okay, the first award is the Personal and Professional Growth Award. This award is given to an RN student who has been chosen by the faculty. This award recognizes the nursing student who has demonstrated significant professional growth and maturity as they progressed in the nursing program. A plaque with the recipient's name will be located in the Career Programs building. This year's award goes to Megan Everly. Congratulations. I'll give you a hug. The next award, given by the Nurses Alumni Association of Washington County Hospital School of Nursing, is given to an RN student. This award goes to the student who has the highest grade point average in the RN program and will graduate with high honors. This year's award goes to Chelsea Vittel. I might add that Chelsea's a registered nurse. The third award is the HCC Spirit of Nursing Award. This award recipient has also been chosen by the HCC nursing faculty. This award recognizes the nursing student who, despite personal difficulties, persevered, demonstrating clinical competence and good leadership skills, and maintained a positive attitude. This year's award has been presented to George Burrell. And George is also a United States Army veteran. The Washington County Medical Society Award is given to 2 recipients. To receive this award, students must demonstrate clinical competence, good leadership skills, professional behavior, and academic achievement. This year's award has been presented to Ferguson Yaboa. And the second award is given to Patrice Helene. Congratulations. Well, good evening again, everyone. I would like again to welcome you to this is our first combined HCC graduation and pinning ceremony. And this is by far and away my greatest experience every semester is to see the nursing graduates at both the pinning and the graduation ceremonies. And I would like to offer a very warm congratulations to each one of you. A lot of hard work, like Dr. Klauber said, but well worth it. Each of you has achieved an important milestone in your educational journey that we celebrate at this ceremony. And again, I want to thank all those family, friends, significant others, husbands, wives, that have helped and supported the students as they have progressed through the program. Like Dr. Klauber said, the nursing program is very demanding with all the coursework, the clinical, the lab expectations, and to have successfully completed this program is to be commended. I know that they appreciate all that you have done for them so that they can be successful. From Florence Nightingale and Clara Barton to Louise May Alcott and Walt Whitman, nursing has a rich history. A history that may not be known to many, but it's upheld through the nursing education that the students receive here at HCC Nursing Program. And this I just got today, again. Congratulations, you are welcome to a healing and highly regarded profession. In fact, according to Gallup's annual poll, which they just did, ranking nursing the most honest and ethical professions, nursing retained the top spot as the most highly rated profession for the 18th straight year. In 2019, 85% of Americans surveyed say nurses' honesty and ethical standards are very high or high. According to Gallup, nurses are consistently rated higher in honesty and ethics than all the other professions that Gallup asked about by a wide margin. So you have certainly made a good decision to become a nurse, and it really takes a very special person to be a nurse and to care for others. And you also made a good decision when you decided to come here for your nursing education. I think that all of you will agree with me. We have an excellent nursing faculty. I think you should give them a round of applause. All of them have spent quite a lot of time with each of you over the past 2 years preparing you to become the outstanding professionals that we know that you're going to become. As you know, our nursing program is both state and nationally accredited, and we enjoy a very positive reputation within the 4-state area. In addition, the nursing program has one of the highest NCLEX pass rates of all other colleges and universities in Maryland. In keeping with the Institute of Medicine recommendation, by 2020, 80% of nurses will hold a Bachelor of Science degree, or BSN. The Hagerstown Community College Nursing Program decided to institute an accelerated 2-year pathway. This pathway will facilitate students to more expeditiously obtain a BSN. In order to successfully accomplish the HCC Nursing Program applied and was approved for a nursing support grant, which is funded through the Maryland Higher Education Commission. This grant gives support to students wishing to complete the nursing program in 5 semesters. In addition, since this pathway is very rigorous, the grant also provides for a part-time nursing tutor and a full-time nursing advisor to help the students. Currently, we've had 24 students who have successfully graduated in 5 semesters or 2 years. Many of these are students who come directly from high school and are admitted into our nursing program. As you leave HCC today to begin your careers, I believe you will be assured that the lessons you have learned here will have served you well. Nursing is a highly respected profession that must continue to evolve in order to meet the challenges of an ever-changing healthcare environment. Patricia Benner would say nurses today have new responsibilities. William Osler once said, "The trained nurse has become one of the great blessings of humanity, taking a place beside the physician and the priest." Your journey as a novice nurse to an expert will be one of continuous improvement and lifelong learning. Let me give you a few statistics about your particular class, the fall 2019 RN graduates. About 16% of you are currently enrolled in an RN to BSN program. So that means, for those of you who don't know, they were taking our courses for their associate degree at the same time they're taking bachelor courses. So that by the time they graduate, like today, they may only have another semester or two to get their BSN. About 39% have taken prerequisites toward the RN BSN completion, and about 71% have a specific BSN school in mind to attend. So today isn't about passing exams in order to graduate, where you're finished with exams, right? Those of you who are taking the NCLEX are finished with all of them. You're now a member of a profession. Find your voice, be a change agent at the bedside, and don't lose the passion that you've had for the last 2 years here of learning. Don't settle for being comfortable. I'll leave you with the words of Mother Teresa. "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water and create many ripples." Work to have the tools that you will be able to cast the stone to create the many ripples. You guys have been a great class. Congratulations to the 11 who've already taken NCLEX. And like Dr. Klauber said, for those of you who haven't taken it yet, please take your NCLEX as soon as you can. Like he said, we have statistics to show the sooner you take it after you graduate, the more successful you are. Anyway, congratulations and thank you. Carrie Stahl is going to come up and do some graduate remarks, right?
So 2 years ago, we began this program with only a dream, to become a nurse. And now we are graduating with the knowledge and the passion to fulfill this dream. Every lesson, exam, failure, and every emotional breakdown, and we know there was a lot of them, has led to this moment. Nursing school is rough, but it's meaningful. It's taught us how to prioritize, how to critically think, how to answer select all the apply questions, and most of all, how to heal our patients. They say nursing school doesn't prepare you for the emotional side of nursing. It doesn't teach you how to connect with a patient, how to cry with them and be their light in the darkness. But I disagree. Although there is no book to teach us these things, we have seen them and felt them from our friends, families, professors, each other, and above all, ourselves. Throughout our careers, we will remember the lessons we have learned. When we care for someone who tests our limits and pushes us past our breaking point, we will think of the ones who practiced patience with us when we needed it most. In the times it will seem all hope is lost for our patient, we will remember when you gave us nothing but faith, and how a positive mindset really does make a difference. And when we see our patients' confidence crumbling, we will provide them with encouragement, because we remember those feelings and how we had someone to pull us through. When a patient seems lost and needs guidance, we will think of the professors who guided us. When it is time for us to teach, we will be humble, and we will remember the seasoned nurses who taught us. And who will we think of when we need strength? When we ourselves are ready to crumble, and when all else has failed and we're overwhelmed, ready to quit? Well, we'll think of each other. We will think of the ones who endured this journey with us, our friends who pushed us to keep going while they themselves were struggling to survive. We will remember that failure is only a stepping stone to success. And to those who said we would fail, look at us now. We have carried each other through this journey, and we've built friendships that will last a lifetime. But we have ourselves to thank too. We were the ones who passed those skills checkoffs. We got up at 5 a.m. to go to those clinicals. We did hours of care plans afterwards and still passed the exams. So we did it. And maybe some financial help from some loved ones. Thank you, Dad. Nothing but sheer willpower, persistence, and really unhealthy amounts of caffeine brought us here. We've shown pure determination and dedication to this career. We see obstacles as opportunities. We will see our patients as individuals. We will be their advocate and must not only stand for them, but stand by them. We will remember that we are their protectors, their guardians, and their lifesavers. Because of those surrounding us tonight and ourselves, we have been prepared, trained, and achieved a dream. And we remember these words by American philosopher Ralph Emerson. Success is never consistent, but to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. Now this is to have succeeded. Thank you.
Let us certify the accomplishments of our soon-to-be graduates and formally recognize each of them by name. President Klauber, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, family members, and friends. On behalf of the faculty and administration of Hagerstown Community College, I have the distinct honor and personal pleasure to certify the December 2019 graduation class as having successfully completed the associate degree and college certificate requirements set forth by the state of Maryland and Hagerstown Community College. The students presented today, through their academic accomplishments, qualify to be among this graduation class. I so certify. We will now recognize each graduate by name.
Sharafatu Abdullahi. Sarah Blair. Victoria Briegel. George Barral.
All right, big boy, we need y'all.
Julie Calandrelli. Lindsay Cheney. Haley Klein. Aaron Collinson. Lynn Connolly.
All right, Yana. I see you, girl. Woo!
Miriam Dart, RN. Darian Daywalt. Megan Evely. Sydney Fritz, RN. Harmony Getz, RN. Kira Gordon, RN. Brianna Hartley.
Bree! All right, Bree! All right, Grandma! Woo! Save me! Way to go, baby! Good job, Brianna! Love you, Bree! We love you! That's my baby!
Patrice Helene.
Go back!
Rebecca Henry. Ariel Huffmaster. Martha Honeywell, RN. Pamela Jenkins. Youngju Kim. Brandy McGackey. Alicia Merriman. Ashley Morgan, RN. Deborah Porter, RN. Seda Rivera. Carrie Stahl. Kat Tiffany. Chelsea Vitug, RN. Rachel Weidley, RN. Ferguson Yaboa.
Thumbs up to the male nurses.
All right. Paige Young, RN. Taylor Young, RN.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Hagerstown Community College, the General Assembly of the State of Maryland, and Governor Larry Hogan, I hereby declare you graduates of the programs which you have studied. You may now move your tassels from your right to your left. Congratulations.
We're now going to have a special presentation from the students.
Woo! You all ready for this? This is it. Now as we close one door, other doors are beginning to be opened. On behalf of all the graduates, we again want to thank all of you who have come to celebrate this moment with us. Graduates, we have accomplished great things, and through perseverance, we have successfully reached our goal of becoming nurses. We would also like to thank each of our professors for their hard work and dedication to endless pep talks in your offices with or without crying, for seeing our individual strengths and weaknesses and helping us reach our greatest potential. In addition, we would like to thank each and every family member and other support persons for your patience, assistance, and just being there for us. You helped us study, dried our tears when we cried like babies, and were always there to support us. This would not be possible without you. As we start our nursing careers, never forget the principles we were taught by our professors. Let's remember to treat our patients with care and respect that we would like to receive. Finally, remember the 5 C's of nursing: coffee, complaining, crying, confusion, and cutting deadlines close. But seriously, be calm, compassionate, confident, consistent, and courageous. Again, thank you for coming. Please stay seated for the recessional. You're welcome to join us in the lobby for refreshments. No alcohol. Sorry, guys.